You want to know why I'm with this group of 30,000 people or more?
Yeah, they do.
Because I owe myself a gift.
California Men's Gathering is here in 2009 on Sunday, October 18th.
California Men's Gatherings, the CMG, got its start over 30 years ago, and at first produced one weekend or gathering each year where men could work on personal growth in a safe, supportive setting. Shortly after CMG began, our community was attacked by the virus that would come to be known as AIDS, and a few years after that, the AIDS Walk was born in Los Angeles, pioneering a completely new dynamic for raising money to fight the disease. After devastating budget cuts for AIDS programs throughout California last year, CMG chose to expand its heritage of building community one man at a time and formally supported participation in the AIDS Walk. At around that same time, I phoned Barry Schoenfeld, one of the leaders of CMG in Los Angeles, to ask about joining a CMG team in the 2009 Los Angeles AIDS Walk. There wasn't a team in place when I made that call, so Barry invited me to create one. That was just 2 short weeks before the walk. Could have been a daunting task, but I knew my CMG brothers would come through. And they did. With a call to action, we fielded a team of over a dozen walkers. Like CMG itself, our AIDS Walk team was a diverse group, and like the 30,000 other walkers that Sunday in October, each of us had his own reasons for walking the 10-kilometer course.
I was very gratified to walk in the AIDS Walk this year in Los Angeles. It was my first time. And the reason that I did is because I have 2 friends years ago who passed away from AIDS. And I've tried to help out wherever I can. But had it not been for CMG this year, I would not have been walking. So,
as well as with the AIDS Walk, was to make a visual statement to in support of everything that we stand for as men in this culture.
Well, I have HIV, and I've had it for 25 years now.
We've all lost friends and lovers to this terrible plague, some closer to home than others. I lost my life partner in 1995, and I still walk in memory of David Wheeler. Barry lost his life partner in 1992.
I'm walking for my first partner, Ezra Litlock, who died in 92. So I have him right in my pocket, walking with me.
No matter why each team member walked and how far they walked that day, what mattered was the $3,000 we raised in just over 2 weeks to help in the effort to make AIDS history. Pretty impressive for a first effort on short notice, but then CMG means a lot to these guys.
I appreciate very much the ethic and the culture of the California Men's Gathering. Because it's all about all of us becoming better and better men in our individual paths. And that's the path of health, in my opinion. It's the path of health.
It's brotherhood. It's being with some wonderful men, regardless of what we're doing or what the event is. Being together, it makes every time we get together like a mini reunion.
CMG is about building a community of men and in the process forming deeper and stronger bonds with your brothers. As a result of doing the AIDS Walk with the first ever CMG team, I know I feel closer to these guys than ever. Just look at what we achieved together. And now it's on to next year. California won't be restoring the $10 million cut from AIDS funding for Los Angeles, much less the $85 million total that was cut from the state AIDS budget in 2009. And with prevention programs being discontinued, more people are getting infected. With fewer treatment programs, more people are dying. Money is needed now more than ever. CMG raised almost $3,000 in just 2 weeks in 2009. In 2010, we want to raise 5 or 10 times that. We can do it with your help. In every city across the state where CMG has a local events committee, there's going to be an AIDS Walk this year, and CMG can have a presence in every one of those walks. Will we come through? I believe we will, because that's the kind of group we are, the kind of men we are. We're CMG.
John Lloyd Young, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Again, thank you all for being here. Please give your support to the police officers and AIDS Walk volunteers along the route. We so appreciate your participation on behalf of AIDS Project Los Angeles. Have a great walk. We'll see you back here in a couple hours.
All right, come out and do your part.
Thanks to you.